What's up, y'all? I just want to come over here and give a word that I have been receiving from the Lord, and I feel like I don't know, it's just weighing heavy on my heart. I guess I don't know if you can see the leaves behind me on the ground, but this is relating to seasonal changes in our lives, and sometimes we might not want to let go of certain things that God tells us to let go of. And so the other day, I was at my house. Look at all the beautiful leaves, y'all. The seasons are changing. But I was at my house and I was looking outside and I just kept noticing how the leaves kept falling. And in my head, I was like, I just thought to myself, like, dang, what if trees never wanted to let go of their leaves when the seasons changed? And it just reminded me of a season in my life where God was telling me to let go of something and I didn't necessarily want to. And I know other people can resonate with this as well. Like, he might be telling us to let go of something. And no matter what it is, if it's a job, if it's a relationship, if it's a person, if it's a situation that we're holding on to, something that from our past that we're trying to hold on to, God's telling us to let go. Look at the trees. But I was just looking at the tree and I was like, what if trees never wanted to let go of their leaves? Like the seasons would never change, growth would never occur, everything will remain the same. And I looked it up, I Googled it and I was like, what happens to trees who hold on to their leaves who don't want to let go? And it was basically saying like if a tree doesn't let go of its leaves, then there will be no room for new growth. Also, if a tree holds onto their leaves past season and the elements, the rain, the snow piles up on it, then the whole branch may fall off. And that was a word in itself. And it just let me know like if we don't let go of the old, there's no room for God to bring in the new. There's no way that our seasons can change. There's no way for us to grow as individuals, spiritually, however he wants us to grow in that season. So if we hold on to old things, there's no way for him to change us from within. Also, if we hold on to old things, we end up losing more than we would had we just let go in the first place. So had we just let go of the leaves, we wouldn't lose the whole branch. But since we're trying to hold on to those leaves, we're losing the whole branch. This means that we're starting to go through things that we would not have gone through had we just been obedient to God in the first place and let go of the little leaves. And now we're losing whole branches and limbs because we weren't obedient. And what's so crazy is that today I saw a video from Tabitha Brown from a couple weeks ago. And I originally recorded this video already, but I just feel like I wasn't speaking with enough authority. So I wanted to re-record it and I had to catch this sunlight as well. So, but in her video, she was talking about fruit and she was talking about how she went into her garden and saw an orange that was wrinkly. And she looked it up, like, what does a wrinkled orange mean on a tree? And it's basically an overripe orange that has been there too long. A word and another word. And so this just also speaks to the fact that we can sometimes remain in seasons that we're not supposed to be in for that long of a time. We can overstay our welcome in a season that God has been trying to tell us to get out of. Basically, has been trying to lead us away from or out of. Basically, the orange was overripe. It was wrinkled. It was dried up. The water, the moisture, the life had been sucked out of it because it remained on the vine that it was not supposed to be on for that long in the first place. We're going through seasons that we're not even supposed to be in. The season was supposed to bend over. You prolonging a season because God's telling you to let go of something and you don't want to let it go. Clock it. I'm preaching from experience. Like, this was literally me prolonging a season that I was supposed to be out of because I was holding on to it for what? Because you didn't trust the fact that God is going to send you something better. God is going to send you something greater. Yes, the spring is beautiful. Yes, the summer is beautiful, but so is the winter and the fall. It just looks different than what the spring and the summer does. So don't be afraid to let something go. If God is telling you to let something go, let that thing go because he has something new that he's trying to do in you. He wants to do a new thing and he can't because you're still holding on to the old thing. You can't make room for the new thing because you're still holding on to the old thing. You don't fully trust God if you're still holding on to something that he told you to let go of. I'm talking to myself right here. But just learn to let go. Let go and let God, because I promise you, he will not tell you to let go of something if he doesn't have something better and greater and far greater for you. So learn to let go. There's beauty in letting go. There's beauty in the seasons changing. There's beauty in the snow. There's beauty in the fall, the leaves. Like, literally looking around me, this is so beautiful to me. The seasons are changing and you just have to let them. Nothing is meant to be forever. Nothing lasts forever. God is allowing you to grow. He's trying to give you room and give you time to grow and space to grow, to change you from the inside out. But you have to let that thing go and be obedient and just let God take course. All right, that's it.